like how you, towards the end, you remembered about opening up your arm, right? Yeah, in the beginning, I need you to not play close to the frog. I need you to play an upper half of the bow. When you go with your elbow and you open up your arm, let me show you how. Look at my right arm. Can you do that for me? No. You're playing like this. This is your arm, like this. I need you to go from here to the tip. Willie, tip, as you see from here to the tip, there's still a quarter of the bow. I need you to go for each quarter, and then little bows, big bows. Then slowly, little bows, big bows. Whoa. Your finger was not on the tape, maybe. To the tip. Big pose. And then here. How much bow am I using? I'm using from here to about here, so most of it. Are there dots over there? Are these notes staccato? Huh? How do you mark staccato? So how do you know if a note is staccato or is it legato? Can you tell me? Come on, Will. Gosh, I made a mess here. Come to the stand. Come look. So, show me, which ones are staccato and which ones are not? The ones that have dots are? The ones that have dashes or nothing are? Yes. Okay. So these two last notes over there, they're not staccato. William? No staccato. No. You're doing this. But then little bow. Here, do it slower ones so you control little bows, big bows, big bows, big bows, little bows, big bow. But don't press. Do it again. Your finger is not on the tape. to the tip. Remember? Little bows, big bows, big bows. Did you help him with practicing this week? Please, I think he needs a little help. How old are you? 8? At this age, kids are usually still not independent when they practice. They need someone to tell them, at least make them aware of what they're doing. Because at that age, kids are not very aware of like what's going on. They don't control these things as well. 9, 10, 8, 7, not so much. So I suggest that you, when he practices, let's say Allegro, these things are extremely important, that he uses the right part of the bow. And you hear the difference in sound. It sounds much bigger. So if there's a way that you could time it so that when he practices, you're at home, you're like, oh, Mr. Eugene said, use this part of the bow. Let me film you and show you what you look like when you play. Or something like this. Not too invasive, but something that will basically have him be aware. All right, come on. Well, slow. And I need you to nail every single big bow and small bow, okay? Oh, but you can, it's like, first of all, your finger is not on the tape. Yes. And when you do the circle set, don't slap the string. It's like taking someone and hitting them on the face. It's not nice. Well, that's not only not nice, it's an assault. Look. Silently. Your finger is not on the tape. Yes. Oh, these are still legato. These are not. And which finger is supposed to be across from the thumb? Second finger, right? So, yeah, there you go. Ready? Go. Don't press. When you use, well, if you use a lot of bow and you press down at the same time, you're screaming so loud and obnoxious. If you use so much bow, you don't have to press at all. Just very light bow. Keep going. Don't stop the bow. Don't stop the bow. Good. Yes. So when you play like this and you don't press down, you sound more like me, right?
Yeah.
You sound more like Mr. Eugene. When you play in the middle of the bow and you press down, you sound more like a student. I want you to sound like an artist, not like a student. Do you understand what I mean by that? So please, make sure that at home you practice. Does your dad let you use like an iPad when you play? Or do you ever play games on an iPad? Or, yeah, you do? Okay. So here's what I want you to do. See if that works for him. iPad, so page of the music, iPad here, turn the camera to himself, click the record button, and play through the song, then watch the recording. He can watch, so he can see if his bow was in the right place. And that will count towards time of practicing, so basically. Do you understand? Does that sound like something you'd be wanting to do? Something fun? Something different? Okay, that's really nice. All right. Perpetual motion, please. Sorry. It happens one more time. Da, da, da. Oh, and now you did it second time, so now you're, yeah. First of all, Will, very good job. That's really, really nice. Very good staccato bows, all separated. I like how you used this part of the bow right here. That was really nice. The only thing I would change is probably how I practice my parts. Do you practice the different parts, part A, part B, without playing the whole song? Just part A, just part B. No? Okay, play part C for me. Good for you! That was without mistakes. It's possible to get a smile out of him. Good job! He's like, okay. Alright. Part B. Yes, right, you were correct. All right, so before you play the whole song, you can play one or two parts just to remember how it goes. All right, now let's start together. 1, 2, the whole song. 1. Don't grab hard. I just want you to literally put these fingers like this instead of like this. And that's it. I don't want you to grab harder. Don't change anything. All right? 1, 2, ready, go. Oh, it happens again. E, E. Uh-huh. All right, very nice. That was very good. So this song is the longest song you had so far, right? So you have to focus for a long time. Do you ever play it with YouTube? Huh? I think the volume control is broken. Oh, you don't remember. Play it with YouTube, okay? Part B, C. Again, part C. So you stop for a second. You see that part happens twice, right? And I think as you play, sometimes you forget if you played once or twice. So after this part, you want to go directly to this, but then it happens again, right? So I know that you know all the parts, but while you're playing, you have to remember C, part C once, and then part C second time, okay? Very good indeed. Very nice. Finger exercise. You know, your left hand is doing fine. However, I need you to play these things in upper half of the bow with opening your arm. Because right now, you're playing like this. Did you practice with the elbow against the wall? I can tell. Give it a try. Every practice, maybe like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, so he gets this going. Because he's... Well, this is you. It's so much harder than it has to be. Look at my arm. Alright, try. So from the tape to the tip. But, yeah. Well, when you play 8/16th notes, use less bow. No. Can you line up your hand so it stays here? Yeah, make sure your pinky goes a little farther. There's a whole step in between. There's no tape for you, right? But can I show you where your pinky is supposed to fall? Right there. That's how far it's supposed to fall. Yeah? Try again. Da 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 da. Harder. Right there. And your finger doesn't have to bend so much. When you play with pinky, it's supposed to be like this, a little straighter. Yeah, there you go. Go. Freeze. Yes. But then your third finger doesn't fall on the tape. Your whole hand starts going up just a little bit. So what you have to do is stretch your first finger back. I play, you play back. You play. Two, 4, 3. And I'm asking you, Will, just put your pinky a little bit flatter. Now, don't try to curve it. Put it a little flatter. Whoa. And then third finger goes right next to second, right? So sometimes your pinky pulls your third finger up. It goes, come here, third finger, and it goes. It's so hard to. Oh, that's not on the tape. That wasn't on the tape. That was. When you lift your fourth finger, can it just go up instead of going? I'm submerging under. Your pinky goes this way instead of lifting up. It goes lifting, not lifting. It just goes down under the violin. Yeah, there you go. That was good. Good. Now same on A string. If your pinky feels like it's hard to reach for it, just whack it a little bit straighter. Don't try to curve it so much. You have to, when you place your third finger down, you have to place it next to second finger. That's how you know it's on the tape. Your fingers should touch each other. They should feel each other. See how close they are? Yours, not so close. Your fourth finger is pulling up your third finger. Try again. But you have to keep your second finger down the whole time. You can't lift it. Look, Will, I'm not lifting my second finger. You're not looking. You're doing this. That's why you're getting lost a little. That's the last thing we're gonna do, I promise. Just a little more patience. Wait, did you lift your second finger or did you leave it down? Come on. Yes. Even more, when you put your pinky down, do not move your second finger. Not only keep it down, because your second finger rolls up. This is what it does. It's like you're building a house and then you're pushing the wall sideways so it goes and you're trying to put the roof on it. So you have to make sure that the second finger doesn't move. Once it's down, it doesn't move. That's it. That was perfect. So when you do this at home, make sure you learn how to do it quicker. But that's how you start. You start slowly, making sure you look at your fingers and making sure they don't move. Perfect. Same on D string, please. Good. G. Too high. You're trying to push your fourth finger too far. Don't stretch it so far. One last time. That's it. So for next time, we need to polish these songs, yeah? Perpetual motion, allegro. In allegro, this is the technique. It's very, very important. Finger exercise, when he does it, make sure, like we did now, you saw his hand was in one position and fingers were moving. Mm-hmm. In the beginning, this is what happened. You will see it on the video, that his hand moves a lot. So, when he plays, make sure that his fingers are above the string, rather than like this, okay? And it's gonna be fun. And next time, we'll learn allegro, okay? But I really need you to nail it with a bow, right? No pressure, but lots of fun. All right.